traditional product deployment, what are type of AI products, life cycle and opportunities, right? We'll discuss how much we can discuss today, but try to get into the first. So what we did initially in terms of our section. So last time what we did, let's revise that. So we discuss what is a product. So we discuss anything which is tangible, service and component experience, that is a product. Anything physical or digital, that's all products. Right. So product and project difference, ongoing system, product is and projects are temporary and with a fixed scope, right? And then I told you, remember this pyramid, because which helps you to understand, keep a picture in mind, right? So always try to picture the things and remember. It will easy to recall, somebody asks, what is a fintech product, for example, right? So you can start telling, yes, it is understanding about customers who are using finance products. What are the different problems they are trying to say, solve in fintech product. You start using these frameworks in your domain. That's why I always try to give the frameworks. So it will help you to remember that concept when you are talking and explaining to someone, right? You need to align different team stakeholders, not only the IT people or the stakeholders in terms of the development, but also regulatory, compliance, commercial, marketing, a lot of people, right? And what are the outcomes you are looking for the development in terms of the product features, AI, enabled those things or any feature that you are helping in that particular product, and continuous iteration evolving the product. So these six blocks are more than enough to understand what is product management, right? Then we discuss about in thinking, when you're talking about the product, this is a thinking framework, nothing to copy. So, and when you are thinking, you should think about upstream. Or what are the upstream means? Basic the CEO level, top things, right? Roadmap. When you're talking to a senior person, try to use these words, these areas, right? My roadmap is this area, and my strategic alignment is there. My portfolio of the products, alignment with the vision, right? This is a thinking framework. And downstream, product life cycle with the Scrum team. Scrum team is all the people who are developing your product, right? Marketing, sales, outside teams. And we discuss product success, right? Product success depends on most four of the things. What value risk we have, we remove all the four type of risk, and then try to see the usability, feasibility, and business viability. If you want to make any product success, right? So this is the formula, this is the basics that you should see, right? Am I doing it? Then only your product will be successful, right? So that's why I have put a framework here in terms of, you remember the grid. Always everything will be starting with the sum of grid framework acronym. So it helps you to build, right? For example, value risk. Do they want it? First of all, user, you are thinking of the user, right? Can they use it? Usability, right? Now you're getting into the success. I want my product to be successful, right? So feasibility risk. Can my company build it? Do I have the people, right? Do I have the team? Do I have the technology? Do I have the money? All things you are thinking that in terms of business viability, does this will help you to solve the achieve the business mission, what we are targeting towards achieving our balance sheet, our revenue targets, everything, right? So that we discuss, and outcome versus output. This I have discussed in a lot of times. So always teams try to see the mm, outcomes, because this is the benefits and outputs are features, right? These features shipped and all that we discussed last time in detail. Why product failed? Wrong focus, weak market, product market fit, building trap, too many features, bad research, usual metrics, right? No strategy. So these are common reasons why this is given to you. So if you are doing something, you remember, oh, okay, too many features, it will be a failure. So let me go back and check to my research. Let me go by check to my success formula. So these slides will not only help you this session, when you are real building the product in any job also will help you, right? Then, as I told you, what is the success and failure? Failure and success. So this green and red, you remember the color. Even when I was doing my sessions, I have taken the color of posters on put my wall. If somebody keeps on bringing the ideas, I'd show them the poster. This is on the red side, right? It's important to visualize your mind and show yourself. So you can also take a printout of this slide and put it where you are working. And we discussed the Zoho, why they successful, right? They work on a platform strategy, a long-term road mapping they have. This every customer-centric approach they have. Global first design, they customize a lot of design and find compliance in terms of GST, GDPR. Why that's successful? Why? And we saw the difference. Product manager is always strategic roadmap. PO is delivery sprints, and BA is the domain specific who are working with the user, getting into the business, requirements, business documents, and processes improvements, everything, right? Then we saw the Scrum guide. In terms of the Scrum guide, which is from Scrum Alliance, they have given this definition of product owner, right? So they have their different way of telling, but the main thing is maximizing value of product, right? These three blue things are very important. See, they are empowered in terms of they are given some authorities. Maximizing value of the product, how they do it? They create the vision, collaborate with stakeholder, maximize value with D3 work. DT3 work is not nothing, it's simple. The product backlog, what are the tasks, what are the vision they are doing it, maximizing, finding out what will be the value to the user, right? And product releases, that's the main operation part of it. Any product has mainly strategic part and operation part. Strategic part is looked by the product manager, and the operation part is looked by the product owner, right? So all maintaining product backlogs, right? Budgeting, reviewing, and feedback, right? So they are telling you it lots need of lot of authority, right? So this role is given a lot of authority, and this is managed by a single person, right? So this is from Scrum Guide. That's why I put Scrum Guide. Nothing to do my own thoughts. So, but good to know, maximizing value is the key. If you are doing something, if you are missing something, then you have to see, I have to maximize the value for my users, end users. That's the key theme out of it, right? This we have seen already, PO and versus role and responsibility. Sprint level product owner, this thing. And same strategic and here tactical. Product owner is tactical in terms of like Sudhira is trying to transition. She should target only one role at a time, right? Even anybody who is doing to product manager, Nabula also try to change your LinkedIn. We will do the LinkedIn and in mid between. Put today itself, don't put any word aspiring. Just put product manager or product owner, right? Don't wait for anybody. Don't put aspiring word on the LinkedIn, because LinkedIn does not take that terminology aspiring. A lot of people are doing mistake. They are seeing the management students and other thing. Just try to put product owner. Simple. If you are new to the product management, try to put new. Now you understand. See, I cannot go to the strategic visionary. Nobody will take me, right? I will have little bit of experience. I'm confident. I can definitely go. So see the practicality, you understand sprint level delivery, you understand this all vision mission, what we discussed, creating vision, creating, maintaining product backlog. Then you are good at it. You have more confidence, right? That's why I'm telling you, just change your LinkedIn and directly put a product owner, right? Don't put aspiring word there. Yeah. So the product manager and the product owner truly owns. Yes. Now you see, I want to become a product manager, right? I should own the problem. Everybody should own the problem, right? What are the problem is worth solving? Like we discussed Sudhira project, right? It is a very good project. I will also personally work on that product actually. So that is neo banking. And in that you are becoming a financial coach for the people, right? That type of product. So is the problem worth solving? Is 2000 worth problem solving? If you see that project here, that I'll bring again, because we need to talk practicality rather than just, see, let me make a little bit font bigger and hide this stuff. See, what is this project? Even if you have done project, you can do other person project also. There nobody is stopping you, right? So, but take one project at a time. See, AI powered personal finance coach. This is very important, and a lot of banks are trying to build, not even in India, across Europe, UAE, and US, global, right? And India, if you will not find this product anywhere. Still, they're trying to startups are trying to build. Big companies are not building at all. So it is neo banking for millennials and Gen Z. Frequent UPI payments through the cards and all that, and subscription payment, but struggle to understand where their money goes to build consistency and big saving habits. So it is very important for them, for Gen Z and Gen Z primarily. So consistent saving habits. So that's the problem you are trying to solve through these products, right? So that's why I'm telling, when you're solving for the product manager, problem is worth solving. That's why I brought that again, context of the project. Same wise, every project I have given to everybody, which is connected to them or the latest problem, right? Customer, who is the customer strategy outcome, product owner, see backlog, user stories, sprint, and all that. See all this today. 80% of this is done by AI tool, right? So you have to learn quickly these things and jump little bit here, right? Like Sudhira, Nebula, Smile, everybody should try to learn this quickly and become 2000 confident, not 100%, 2000, because it is very easy to learn. And right, I am a ACO certified person. I can make you too much confident in that, right? So don't worry about that. If you need any clarity on that, we'll do hands-on, and plus we'll do real time in your project also, right? So as we saw the accountability, if you are becoming a product manager, but you are accountable, product market fit, revenue, right? Revenue is a bigger thing. Now a lot of companies are pushing product managers to become revenue, profit and loss account, or you can say the revenue responsibility, right? And you report to the senior folks and what is your career path, like this, right? Now, if you are thinking yourself to within this bucket in terms of, BA or there, so a lot of companies are giving designation as per their convenience or to make them attractive, right? Just see the job role, right? What is the role? My role is this. Okay, I'm doing backlog and other stuff. Okay, then I'm a product owner, right? If I'm doing the problems, I'm doing the roadmaps, I'm doing the discoveries, I'm building the strategy, you're more on the product management side. If you already know this, try to move here, right? Slowly, slowly. Yeah. And in AI, right? AI, oh, let me quickly, accountability gone. Yeah. So AI, POPM, right? What is the difference between AI products and normal products? I want to ask everybody before jumping. What is your current level of knowledge? What is the difference between a digital product and a AI product? I'll stop here, slide and ask everybody to speak up. Who knows? Please speak. Don't worry if it is wrong also. I'm there to guide you. What do you think? What is a AI product and what is a digital product? And give an example if you can't explain also. Tell Amit, this is, I think this is AI product, this is digital. Yes. Anybody wants to speak up? Yeah, Ruchi. A smile. You should take part. Guys, everybody is mute. They are watching world map. Cricket.
The AI products are means built by the AI that is artificial intelligence and machine learning tools. And digital
Okay.
products are made digitally like
Okay. Good try. What about others? Sudhira.
AI products is more of like it can make the decisions itself. I mean, they prepare the product to make the decision itself, like chat GPT and all. So digital products is more of like uh, other than the thinking ones,
Okay. Good. Good try. Good try.
and they have ability to think. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Venki. Nabula. Please, everybody, I want this to speak with confidence.
Uh, Amit, if you're looking for an AI product, anything connected to any LLMs or any backend where it has its own brain, that you can call it as an AI product. Anything which is not connected to an brain or LLM, this can be a digital product. You know, you write your rules, conditions to take care of the user requests.
Got it. I think this is also near to closer to the definition. I'll give you simple more. That is also a lot of points are quietly stated. What about you, Ruchi? Speak up, Ruchi. Don't shy away. Nabula, you also, please. I'm waiting. Are you there on the call?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would think digital products exist um, where they are basically they are delivered electronically. That's what I always think about when I think about them, and they don't require anything that's physical, like brick and mortar, or so you access them online and you download them in your device. That's how they are basically they're called things that you can access everywhere, anytime, anyhow. So they're not
Okay.
limited to accessibility.
Hmm. Good.
So they are basically it can be tools like that are built application wise to solve problems, or they are normally used to perform certain tasks. So if you want to make a payment, Microsoft Office, your
Hmm.
WhatsApp for chatting, for music, you can have your Apple Music. So it basically it serves a certain purpose for a certain requirement for the customer. So that's why they are
Okay.
built. And then that's my and another attempt for me, AI product.
Yeah.
I would think with sharing the letter with what my fellow classmates or learners have said, that it's built on large language modeling, where it is given the ability to think for itself, or maybe you can have a conversation with the tool in order to move forward and create digital solutions and more.
Okay.
And but what I have a little bit, because I know that with AI is that also it's also dependent on what we feed it as
Correct.
people, as users. That's how it
Ve-
creates. That's how it creates intelligence, and that's how it gains more intelligence. Is what
Good,
we
good,
feed
very
it as users. Yeah,
good,
that's
good,
my
very
2
good.
cents. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. So I'll add on and to simplify for everybody, right? So think of, logic for, when you have a logic, for example, if you give the password, then it will say, when you are doing the, for example, login, it will ask you, give your password, give your OTP, everything. These are simple logics. So these are traditional digital products. When something which is learning from data, right? LLM, you have heard of only LLM. There are a lot of other things also. But yes, LLM are all the models which are used by all the AI tools. But finally, think of data, right? For example, Netflix. Let's take real example, so it clicks to your mind. So Netflix is learning from your data, what movie you're watching, what time of the day, what type of movies you're watching on weekends, weekday. Everything you are generating new data using the Netflix. So Netflix is using their AI recommendation engine to recommend you new movies, suggestions of subscriptions. You upgrade your subscription based on the hours or times you watch. So all they are learning with the data. So something which is built on data learning, right? So those products are called AI product. This is the simple definition. No slide, nothing is too required. And you can use Netflix, Shopify, or Spotify. These are the latest products which everybody is using across the world. So remember these products and start thinking how they are AI products. That is the first mental model. You start thinking, right? Why this is AI product, right? Because it is using my data to suggest me a better version. It is using others' data and suggesting me, because a lot of people are like me. They're in my same geography, same taste, same culture. So it is becoming an association, right? So that's why they are right now you see a lot of large language models, but they are neural networks also through which you get understanding of the data, right? And then they start predicting those things and suggesting you. So it is intelligent systems which gives you constant learning from data, and data is yours data, basically the users, not only you, others users also. So that's the basic difference. Now, if you connect to the slides, let me again show. So high level, have you understood, guys? Ismail, Ruchi, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so don't think too
Yes,
much
sir.
about technology. Technology will come. You are not going to build a model. You are there for product management, right? You are there for building the products which solve the problem. If you see the focus, product owners focus is delivery, product manager strategy, and business analyst requirement. If you are starting, it is not good to become a business analyst also, right? You can write business analyst or slash product owner, right? So that is your role should be target. If you see in terms of AI, when the product owner is there, let's take from business analyst first. So it defines data needs, right? Because I told you data is the seed. It is one of the starting point. So they understand what data I have. Let's take the finance app. Let's take any app we are taking. If we are talking about the finance app for the Gen Z that we are talking about the Sudhira project. So in that we need data. What is their trends of expenses, what are their trends of different shopping patterns and all that. So you need to understand what are the data. So you, when as a business analyst, you are analyzing the data sets. So that's why it's very important. I told you, Sudhira, also it is good you have learned data analyst, right? Data programming, right? So then you validate data sets, right? And bridges rules between AI algorithms and output. What it tells means So what are the business rules? It means you have to understand the business logics, right? For example, if you're building a e-commerce app and checkout is there, you understand what are the products, what are the different categories, rules are there, what when the promotion should be allowed, right? If they are bought around already $2,000, right? Or $1,000 they have already bought. So you trigger some rules, so they get a promotion coupon there, right? So these are called business rules, right? That's why you need to understand the business context and the data sets. And the product manager, they need to entire AI use cases, right? What will be the AI use case when you are building any model for promotions? That what are the different scenarios they will buy, festivals, different times. All those stuff you need to understand. That's why, right? Aligned with model outcomes. Model outcomes are nothing. They are predictions and recommendations, which has to be aligned with the business goals, right? And data ethical parts has to be there, which makes you understanding of the basic principle that you have to follow, right? In terms of a product owner, you have to get into the user stories and ensure features are delivered in real time. Basically, you're uh, taking the pain points of the users and building those stories, backlogs, and trying to embed to the AI features. So that's the role, different role little bit, which is more focused on understanding business data, business rules. That is the overall summary, right? So now traditional, okay, that we discussed. If you go into deeper side of it, so AI product owner versus traditional, right? Now you see most of the people are, still here, this part, traditional. So the building feature and UI, right? Don't you see a lot of still people are doing this thing only? They are building feature and wireframes only. But you have to main thing of think. If you're in fintech, if you're in health tech, if you're into any domain, you should try to find the new problems. Share on LinkedIn. This I see the research, this, then only you can predict and try to solve them. Framing problems as predictions, right? Predictions. So if you are not there in those terms, it is very difficult. Everybody is doing that. Features, nobody is looking for feature factory, right? We want you to see the in advance, what are the new problem people can face, right? So what is that? Traditional products are deterministic. It means if X happens, do Y. So basically it is a rule driven, right? And it learns from probability. AI product learns from probability. And if X happens, does it 90%. So it is comes on the probability aspect. So it is not that, it is fixed. It is based on probability, which is driven by the data, right? So here, if you see in the traditional, most are code and design that we focus. Here we see the data quality, right? And here success metrics, all, how many customers are converting, how many customers are engaging with their app, blah, blah. These are major metrics, right? But they are very important. But here we see about the model also. It is not that we forget about conversion and engagement when we are doing AI product. We also see the biases. We also see the precision. We also see the model drift. These all terminology I have given you basics you have not read. Please go and read it, right? Then release cycles, we ship and iterate in traditional products. Here is a continuous because model is learning, data is coming. For example, here Smile is using Netflix. He is giving continuous data to the system, right? And different user. So continuous training is required, and then you start predicting the model behaviors, right? What is the precision of the model? How much drift, how much biases it is there? It is just taking one region data. What are the different data biases? Everything it is continuation, right? What are the risks in terms broken links, bad UX? So traditional products, mostly people are fixing this as a product manager. But we are trying to see here resolution, biases, data privacy in this. These are major things. So you start from here and quickly jump. You cannot quickly jump here at one time at a go, right? You need a lot of big data understanding, data analytics, data depth. So always start from here and slowly do this fast learning areas and jump here, right? That is the transition path, right? And now we discussed this last time. AI cannot replace PMs. You have to build this 4 5 skills. Try to note this down. This presentation has access. We will include everything in your CV also. Sudhir are asking CV. So what to focus on CV? You cannot be replicated by AI soon. If you start focusing on this skill sets, somebody will ask you what are your top skills. So at least name one or two out of them, right? Strategic thinking, product vision, customer empathy. So these cannot be copied by easily by PM. They will hire you because you are good in data-driven decision making, right? You are good in communication, storytelling about the user and stakeholder, right? So this we discussed already. Software we build. SDLC we discussed, waterfall, everybody this, yes. Then we discussed this role, Zomato, leave it. Product charter, yes. And last time we discussed why we need a product charter, because everybody has to be in the same page, right? So we are deciding where not to put the money, right? And where we are very much clear, it is what is our scope, one pager document, right? And focus on result, not on features. So why we need it? Everybody on the same page. So someone suggesting new features, we can say, let's go and connect to the product charter, right? Uh, and in terms of saving the money, because you are not doing the wrong things, you are not solving the wrong problems, right? So if you see the product charter, there are the different components: product vision, problem statement, target user. This comes in product charter. We'll quickly do it today. We'll make it in using AI tools. And key assumptions, stakeholder, what is the business goal, and success metric, right? And if you see the Uber, this Eats product charter, this is the problem statement. Food delivery is currently slow and expensive, but they are target users, right? Local restaurants and urban professionals. Product vision, to make food delivery as reliable. What are the, in terms of their business goals, efficiency and growth, and then their success metrics, key assumptions, and stakeholder. And what are these? These are all problem statements basically articulated for the core users, right? What are the core user problem and business, both problems? See, not only you're talking about user, you're talking about business also, right? What was my TG? Target users, primary, secondary persona. Product vision, business goals, success metrics, key assumptions, stakeholder. These are very simple terms. If anybody has any confusion, they can ask me, but we'll do it live on your project, right? So now product mindset. Any product mindset is comes, as I told you in initial class also. It is about focusing on the pillars, and I have done into a pillar, right? So I think yesterday Sudhira was there. Sudhira, you were there, no? Saturday class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I remember you have seen it. So guys, this is the pillar I have tried to make it. So just focus on, 4 areas. Keep in your mind, again, this will look you different concepts, right? When you start thinking, right, put into a mental map. Ki boss, somebody is talking, I have to talk about these 4 things, right? And this gives you product mindset, right? So you are not building towards a project mindset. So you're customer obsessed. This is very simple word. You're thinking about customer, user, all stakeholders. So it means you have to do continuous discovery, right? Decision based on empathy and deep insights, right? It means data. That's pillar one. System thinking means you are not only thinking of one thing, you are thinking of user, tech, everything, right? First principle of thinking means that you are thinking not only copying the competitor product, but you are going to the depth, right? Breaking the problem, right? And the data driven is always following the quant side of it, not only just seeing the qualitative side. You are taking data and building hypothesis and then testing it, right, with the customer. We'll go quickly on all this in detail here today. But before that, we'll do the quick, these are pillars as I told you. Start with user in mind, user pain in mind, that is called CO, customer obsession. System thinking is that see the big picture, right? Big picture means all the components, like my body has different parts, right? If I hit at one place, other place might get impacted. So it is full picture, full system, right? And then we have first principle, break down to basics, stop copying the competition, data driven as I told you, right? So if you see here, so customer obsession, what is customer obsession? So it is always towards problem, right? You are thinking about the problem. Why problem is this happen to you? You don't jump on the solution. You just listen to the customer and study them, right? Study the why it came. There is a framework called 5 whys. You ask 5 times the questions why of one problem, right? Instead of just telling the solution, right? So just listen to the customer and try to note that user frustration, what they want to solve, what is their real problem. So you are not building in terms of just solving the overall problem, but you are going into the depth, right? So when you are talking in terms of the problem to the customer, you should start noting those, right? When we do in discovery, we do they a lot, right? So our goal is not only to just give the solutions based on their uh, top layer of the problem. This is my problem. I am not getting my bank loan approved in very quick. For example, it is a banking app, right? So this is not the problem. Might be other her documents are not okay. She don't know which documents to do. And this is a customer for bank loan, and she's facing a lot of problems. She will say that my loan is not getting approved after even 2 months. So you have to go to the depth. Your documents are not complete. If you don't know what are the document compliance, or she don't know which format you have to do, there can be multiple problems, guys, right? So I think that's important for you to understand that how you go to the users and keep talking. Always after a month or 2 months, when your product is released, even after your product release, try to engage with your customer, take a real feedback, right? So that's very important to have a customer obsession. So some programs are called VOC, it is called Voice of Customer. So these programs used to happen each quarter. Mostly companies, product managers are the leader who do that program. Voice of a Customer is a program where you are talking to customers and taking their feedback, right? And we have named it Voice of Customer. What you are talking, not only after the release of the product, even product is also not released. You are taking a regular feedback. Simple. So try to build VOC, right, in your product company when you are there. It is not there in your company, nobody will ask you to, but you are the person who has to take a step and build. That will lead to customer obsession, right? Because you start getting deep into the problem, right? So that's why it's important to get into the depth of the problem. So user-centric thinking, basically it is also what are the user doing, start thinking from the user problem rather not the solution. So when you are trying customer thinking, see, customer obsession comes from user-centered thinking, right? So add dark mode. Somebody is telling it is very white, add dark mode. No, this is wrong. This is a solution approach. User experience, eye strain. Some app, if you have eye strain at night, this is the problem, right? This is the problem first. Don't go on the solution. So that's why it's important to reduce feature bloating, build meaningful features, improve product satisfaction, right? Pillar 2 system thinking, we'll do this after some time. Let's do quickly on our exercises, right? First. So go to here, guys. We'll take a break after this. Open this file. Everybody has access, guys. Please open this file. Smile also have not done. You can do in a new file. Smile you can also do. So go to this file. I'll give the
Sure.
access. Yeah. Do it. This is the file. I'll give in chat to everybody. We'll do the product charter if you have not done. Quickly, it is very important to do for everybody, because if your company is not doing, so this is gone to you. So everybody go here again. And guys, open this dashboard.
अमित
Please
आपने
open.
मेरी अटेंडेंस में नो क्यों लिख रखा है?
You join later on, no? You can do, yes, don't worry. Yeah. So you can add yes, so no problem. I'll do it here. So where's the file? So guys, this is the dashboard. Go here and open this prompt file, right? And where do you have to create your own prompt file on your this file which you have added in your register file? Use this file. Ruchi, please add a blank file. Your file is not there. Why it is not there? How many times I have to tell you? Please create a blank file, add on. We'll do right now, right? Don't, yeah, please kariye. Because it will start, following the with sequence. We'll start doing it, then we'll take a quick 10 breaks, right? 10 minutes break. So guys, everybody has open, everybody has access to it. Please check and let me know if anybody has a problem, right? So quickly open this, everybody. And I have given editor access to everybody. Oh, my browser is asking me to get into this file. I'm waiting for all of you to get here. Oh, yeah, please. So I'll share this also if you are directly. First, we'll understand the high level frameworks, right? And don't think too much in terms of, logics and all that. Start building small things. You will reach after a couple of weeks. You will have confidence in some of the areas, right? And when you start doing it, you will get it. So everybody get here, right? So guys, first of all, I will discuss the prompts, because I cannot give you prompts lifetime. So you have to understand the prompt building, right? So my objective, as I told you primarily, these are called framework. This is called co-star. So co-star is nothing. It is giving you the framework to create a AI prompt, right? So now we want you to create a AI prompt. Why we need a prompt? Because these large language models, which are run by data, right? These models are already built. You give instructions through these prompts. So why we are giving instruction to this prompt? So they understand what is your context, what is your objective, what is your style. So this way they understand what to respond, right? They give the output based on the probability. Every word, they are trying to give the outcome based on the probability of their actions, of the machine learning they have done, right? Now they are predicting everything based on your prompt. So your prompt has to be accurate. If you just write, give me the market research of a neo banking app, it will not give. You don't know which geography, which culture, which persona, anything, no context is there. So when you are building the prompt, you can also say use the framework co-star, which is this meaning, right? You tell it what is the co-star meaning, context, objective. And other framework is reason. This is also used by a lot of strategy people and business leaders. But I tell you, we will use this framework later on. But you understand in some of the areas today, I have implemented this also. So it is telling you role, right? For example, senior P, I use a lot of this role, still prompt this. So you can also use, we'll use today. So R is means role, inputs. See, everything is very well defined, and you are telling to a friend. Right. And yesterday I showed one analogy of AI product, how the child learns. I will show you today also. And then the steps, then the exceptions, and then narrowing, right? Exceptions in terms of what you don't want, right? Exact delivery. And then we have a very famous framework everybody should know and use as a you will should become expert, everybody, right? So in terms of a race, we have called it role. Very simple. What is my role? My role is a product analyst. My role is a business analyst. My role is a product strategy analyst. My role is a scrum master. You define a role, what action you want to do, right? One clear task, right? Clear task. And then context. You have to give the context of geography, product, industry, everything. What is required? Then expectation, right? So here, if you see in terms of strategy and roadmap, when we are doing, it is giving suggestions that will be given by the LLM only. Here suggestions that when you are doing strategy and roadmaps, you can use this framework. Structured writing, you can do co-star, and daily execution race. So we'll try to see here today everything. So let's do what is a product, right? So here we will use this prompt and try to put in your product, right? See, what is this prompt? Understand this prompt. You are a senior product strategist. First, understand the prompt. We'll execute later. Your product idea. Already I gave you product idea, everybody, right? Everybody has product idea, yes and no?
Yes, sir.
Your product idea is here. I will close this file so not to have confusion. Your product idea is here, right? So it is telling you in terms of insert your product idea. What you will insert? You will insert this AI powered this thing, theme, right? And your product idea entirely would design a prototype of AI. No, not this objective. Your idea is this only one liner. Everybody getting me? Only the theme is idea, not the problem statement. So when you insert this and steps, identify core problem, define primary target, rewrite, and expect an error. So let's execute it. How will execute, guys? Take a blank sheet if you have already created, not created, created right now. It's very simple steps you have already done who has done my previous workshop. So just put your CAPO, CAPO project, product building. I think my product should be there or not. I have also taken my product somewhere in this file. Everybody has access to this product file.
Actually,
CPO.
I didn't get this.
It is in the dashboard. Ruchi, please spend some time for the resources. I cannot explain each time, frankly. So this is in the dashboard. Editor is mode is there. When you go to the dashboard, everything is there. I have told here's the prompt for why this is
Got
the
it, got it.
yeah it na. So here the assignment everybody has removed, but I will put again. So this is the assignment file here. So this is the file of assignment. So share, I think again I will copy, editor copy, and we will put it here, right? So go here, let me again put it. So it is not showing the name. Yeah. So this is the file. So this is the file again I am sharing. Get to your project. That's very important. Start building. So whatever small we know, we execute it. My objective is that, right? And you will enjoy working on that. So for example, let me take my project also here, not Sudhira is there. But everybody please get into your project file, guys. We'll take break after, you want break right now or we can take after 10 minutes? What do you suggest? Let's execute this code or we can take after that. Guys, what is your, should we take a quick break? Yes or no?
After executing, we can take it.
Okay, Sudhira is ready to execute. She's ready to fire. So I will also put my project here. So at least I'll put my theme. Whose project is this? Ruchi, have you found your project here? So if you go, just search your name, put a control F, and on the top you will see this is new project or old project, but follow this project. So if you see here, project is there, HR talent acquisition system, right? Go there and just copy the theme. So everybody, the only 2 people, 3 people are there. Guys, everybody get into the sheet. It's very important. Otherwise, it's difficult to later on catch up, right? So this is your product. Theme is this, right? Ruchi, you have to come and copy your theme here, right? This is your theme. Yeah. So I am putting my theme also down. So at least I will also follow the same path quickly with you, right? So here I'll write my product. This is my product which I'm trying to build. AI-powered rental marketplace for international students, right? This is my product I'm taking. This is my theme. So now you guys, what we do, we go over our blank copy. So we normally, how we do it, we just put the highlights. What is the task we are doing? So what is the product? What we are trying to define the product, right? So AI is helping us. You just copy the heading here, or you just copy and take it everything, right? You let me remove this. I have put it for the directions only, right? So you can copy everything, guys. Everybody copy this first and open a new browser, whatever you want, and just you can put in a new chat GPT or use whatever tool you are looking for. I'll use this time Gemini. Let me see if Gemini works for me. Gemini AI. I'll use Gemini AI. Yeah. Simply here, just copy paste the your tool and don't enter. You have to enter your product theme also, right? Here product, insert your product idea, right? So you just copy and go to your theme and copy the idea. So it will give you detail, first of all, right? For example, I'm copying this idea. This is my idea. And I'm giving it to my not features here. Insert your product ID here. Just put it in the bracket itself. So this way you execute the first prompt detailing your idea, right? Hello, this is great to meet. Okay, the strategy breakdown, the core problem. So now it is defining the core problem, right? I have given for the market, right? See the problem definition. Would you like to help? Now, if you see this model has given lot of things. And same if you go to the other tool, right? Let me open the Perplexity or ChatGPT. Because I'm trying, first step is there. I should try at least two models, right? So if I open ChatGPT and I'll go to the new chat, right? So yeah. So I'll copy. Everybody is able to do this. Very good, guys. Please do it. It looks very simple, but in starting, when you start doing it, it will become your expert later on. Slowly, you will have confidence. Initial, I'll give you prompts, then I'll push you to write your prompts as I suggested. So here, product idea. Again, Smile, you can take your old product, right? And also put it. Everybody, Mr. Venki Nobula, everybody, please do it. This is a humble request. This is a starting phase. Don't worry about speed, right? I'm always worried about learning components rather than speed. Speed we can catch up anytime. We can put extra 1 hour later on sometime, right? So, this always take, please go to this and take your product like this. You're taking the prompt and you go to your project and you take your theme, right? Everybody take your theme or whatever the problem. So here everybody, very good. Guys, good you are doing, right? I am happy. So yes, you take your theme like this. Mohammad Zaki is not here today for that. But who is there? Please take your theme and just go. And now try to other tool also. Whatever tool you are trying. First time, please try both tools. Why I'm telling you, we will compare quickly, right? So smart product person is always evaluating the tool option because both models, both tools are learned on different models. They have different LLMs, right? So if you see, it is not giving, I think I have done some mistake. Let me redo it. My product, yeah. International talent struggle to find. See, this is giving only this output. Steps, I think my prompt is wrong.
So I'm also getting the same thing, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking in different tools. So role is there, steps is there, identify the core problem, define the primary target. It is not giving these steps, right? It is giving only one liner, correct? So we'll go to my product and do it. No problem. So it means it is not giving as per my theme is this. Actually, I'm building this product actually not just taken. Let me retry. So it is not breaking down. See, in this instant, it is giving this only summary. It means my prompt is not good at all. Or this chat GPT is not taking my prompt. Now I will go and use another DeepSeek. Everybody, if not, please use DeepSeek is a very good tool. If you have not used, I'll give you the link. This is the first prompt I am trying different models, right? Different tools, right? You go to the DeepSeek, where the DeepSeek, yeah, this thing. I'll give you the link if you are not gone through it. DeepSeek is a very good tool. Normal people are using Perplexity and ChatGPT, but this is good tool, DeepSeek. You just ask first time login. And if you see here, see, it gives you in a very, see, oh, sorry, very right format. What I ask, core problem, primary target. Everybody, which is the output you are getting? This way you are getting everybody? Yes or no? See, this is giving entire sequenced way, the product definition. So everything you can copy and put to your blank document, right? That is the first. Everybody got this first part?
Yes.
Defining the product. So whatever tools gives you the desired outcome. What is our desired? Is the output. It is written into our prompt. Steps we want core, primary target. Rewrite the core focusing on outcome. See, not features. So that is your product. What is the product? You just copy the heading and put it. So now this tool, any tool, whatever you are using, helped you to define the product, right? So, okay, guys. So this is my product. And same if you try to use Grok also, I'm telling you a very, Grok, I'm telling DeepSeek. DeepSeek is also a good tool. You can use that also. So let me retry it once quickly. DeepSeek also. Yeah. Start. So other browser, sorry, there's no access. So DeepSeek is no access right now, but let's use this only, right? So when you have executed this, everybody got this? Type yes and no, guys. Just confirm me yes and no, guys, if we can move to next quickly. Got it, everybody, guys?
So
Venki, everybody got it? Nagula, Suchi, yes, okay, good, everybody got it. Nagula got it. Venki, Sudhira, Ismail. First step done by everybody, please confirm me in
yes, sir.
chat. Please
Yes, sir.
confirm in chat, everybody. I want everybody to confirm, so at least quickly we can move, right? Today will take some extra time, half an hour, so have patience. We'll take a quick break then, right? So guys, let's execute next prompt quickly, and because it will help you to realize what we have learned so far, right? To execute and see how difference is coming. So now I will share the difference also to you. So that is very important. So when you see this, see the product definition. Our product is this. The different ways it will come in a structured way because your prompt was good, right? It is not that only the instructions is not good, the prompt. So your instructions, your prompt has to be very good. See, I have rolled a strategist. You should know which role, right? This is very important. Lot of time your AI tool does not give you the right prompt, right? It is very hallucination is there. They create some fake prompts, just like, assuming that it will be. You need to understand whatever these tools are giving, they can be wrong also, right? So that's why when you are building the prompts, understand what is the exact role. What I am doing here, I am defining my product. It means some strategic angle too has to be there. I give a leading tech company, right? You can like a leading startup company. So I can write as a startup company here also. You can change, right? So let's do quickly why products fails. Now you will also understand why my product will fail if I'm building that. So you just copy this, simple, and you copy this and put into the risk. So it will tell you the risk from the starting, and you go. Now you have not to give any product idea here, and it will give you the 5 risk items, right? So it has given you entire matrix. Why product will fail, product market fit, product execution, adoption, all the reasons of the risk they have given to you, right? You just copy and put in your document. If you see the 5 reasons are coming: adoption, product market fit, problem validity, 5 failure risk, and mitigation strategy. How will resolve them, right? See, in starting of the product, you are trying to understand risk. That is a good habit of a product. Now you are not building still the product. We have not started the building, right? See, that is your planning. That makes you good, solid product manager, right? You know the risk in future. How I can mitigate, how can improve those risks, right? How can I solve those risks? So at least you are very much aware. You're not working like, just let's build the product. No. So you just take this final output, basically what is coming, and copy to your prompt, right? So again, this is why product fail. You go and second, always do from a fresh page. So it has a demarcation, and you can always copy the heading. These are basics. Always request everybody to do it. So when you're going to there in the prompts, just copy the heading also, right? Like this. So it will be easy in your file to understand what I did after, going through it. Well, first I defined my product, right? I did divide it into parts. See how smartly it gives the product definition. And then what I did, I tried to find out why my product will fail, right? I'm still doing in the planning phase, right? So these are my 5 risk areas, and these are my strategic observation. This given Gemini has given the strategic observation, or we have asked it. See, narrowing, provide 5 failure mitigation strategies in the table. Narrowing, focus on realistic businesses. See, I have never asked this last part. Strategic observation. This is given by Gemini to me. That's okay. You want to keep it, keep it. But suggestion you can remove, because now the third part. Let's go and do the third part. So now products fail, we know before planning. Yes, if we don't do, products will fail. Now understand the product roles, right? Because you will working in a team in a company, it is very important to understand the product roles, right? So you just copy the simulation. This is just role simulation. So you will understand the roles in your product, right? So I'll just copy the heading first. This is my COPO building. I'll put my name, right? Confusion will not happen. Okay. Okay, so this is the product simulation. What you do, you're trying to see, boss, there will be so many people in my company. So I need to understand their different roles. So there's no shyness and understand what we studied, strategic, blah, blah, blah. And let's figure out what will be in my product, in my area, right? That's why I've given you individual projects. Now it will tell you, see, to become primary trust layer, in whatever is key into my product, remarkable KPIs, measurable KPIs, product owner. If you are targeting for this role, target for one role. Smile, Sudhira, Nabul, always target all three of for this role, right? And Venki for product management role, I suggest, right? Business analyst, if you are not a fresher also, Sudhira, you can also target business analyst, right? See, business analyst and data AI model, right? So these type of roles, you see everything which is into your domain, in your product, right? You're not now talking to, you have to read these outputs. Whatever is coming, please read after the class. Don't think I have copied and just sit and silent. No, it's important to read these outcomes, right? Whatever is this Gemini or Chat GPT, what you are using, please read them after the class. It is not just copy paste, right? See, let's take a business data analyst, right? Because we have asked them, right? Business analyst, role data focused. See, I could have written business analyst. I have not written. I have seen every prompt before giving it to you. I have gone each and every line of this. There will be at least 35 pages. It will come. I'll go each and every line. So that's why I'm telling you have to be that precise, right? Get into it. Slowly, slowly you will also develop, right? So now we are done with our simulation role. Now quickly jump on the cycle, right? Because we have understood the cycle. This is a small part just to understand the concept, right? So it will give you the product management cycles only, right? When you are developing my product, what will be the different cycles in terms of the my product development, right? So what are the different cycles, Launch, maturity, growth, discovery. So discovery mein, what are you doing? Finding. What you do in discovery? These things. So it is telling you everything in advance. See how much it is preparing you. I'm already preparing you before building everything. You are already aware risk. You are already aware problem statement. You are already aware the rules. Now this is the third good part. That's how the good product manager starts from scratch planning. Nobody will tell you in the company, but this is the practical approach in life and career to improve as a role, right? Now you just copy and go to your file and put a new page, right? Always take a new page. I'll repeat sometime these words until unless you get used to it. Don't worry about my repetition. So here is the fourth heading. Always put the heading. So my heading was this product life cycle, right? I'll just copy and go to my document. So now it is giving you the product life cycle. See, what is product life? What I'll do discovery, right? I should know as a product manager. Validation, what I have to do, when I'm building the product with the Scrum team, what I have to do launch stage. It is giving you everything at the high level, right? Three soft launches you have to do, manual oversight. So it is giving you everything. Then you have to read and analyze, right? What is telling. You will not understand 100% thing. At least 10, 20 is good to understand. That is a good start. Kindly read it, I suggest. And last prompt, and then we'll take a break, right? We'll take 15 minutes break. So this is the product charter, which is the heart of your product, right? So let me put a simple, yeah. So everybody take this prompt and product charter. Fifth, always heading if you have not copied. I'm used to this. Yeah, this is my product charter, and I take this prompt, and after that we'll take a quick break. This is my charter file with nice. Prompt file gone. Where gone? Oh, I close the prompt file. I think I close the prompt file. Yes, match. Okay, prompt file. Yeah. Product and the last one, charter. Till we have here we have studied, and then see here all this. This is the charter, and I'll just quickly execute it to my Gemini. This time I'm taking Gemini because Gemini model has evolved. A lot of people, if they don't know, uh, Gemini has evolved their model. There's a public announcement also. So apart from ChatGPT, start using Perplexity and Gemini. So see product charter. See how beautifully problem statement. Now this chat knows my context, and wherever you are doing, I'll tell you how to save also. There are a lot of chats I might have done earlier. So you always can create, or you can always go back and check here, right? Close. So that is my product charter. So something is there, vibrant illustration, new chat. Oh yeah. So this is my in terms of charter, right? Problem statement, target user segment, see, measurable MVP, everything they are doing when you are building key assumption. So it's very important to define the product charter, as I told you initially, the benefits, and then now your file product charter. Everybody got till product charter? See, it has suggested me very good thing. Would you like me to draft a risk mitigation class specially for GDP? I like this suggestion, so I will not remove it, right? So everybody got the product charter. I'll stop here my screen before taking a break. Everybody got till product charter, yes and no?
Yes, Amin.
Okay, good, good. So we'll take
Yes.
quick 10. What about others, guys? Venki, Ruchi, everybody please confirm. I'm putting a
Yes, sir.
timer for 10
Yes,
minutes
yes.
break. So guys, please save these resources. I'll make a column. Let me put otherwise I will forget these. I'm putting chat PDF is one of the tools. I'll start putting all the tools, right, in one place. So I'll be using a lot of tools this time in this batch. So at least you become not expert, at least you start using them, right? Main thing is starting a journey, right? Rest, you can become expert, you can become beginner, is based on your interest, right? So I'm adding tools in the Excel file, right? So everybody got till product charter. Anybody wants to share? Share screen quickly. Anybody who has done till product charter? Ruchi, you want to share? Please share. Venki Nobula, anybody wants to share? Time. Nobody sharing? Guys, anybody sharing? I will share after break, not a problem. So let me quickly share my screen and see. I am here adding all the tools. A lot of normal tools, which are the new tools I'll be adding here, right? So it will become easy for you. I'll keep on adding each area. Chat PDF is one of them. It is very excellent tool for product discovery. A lot of things are there, right? And a lot of strategy tools I will also add here when you will start doing the discovery piece of it, right? So let's put a quick timer, guys, and let's have a quick 10 minutes break, right? We'll catch up after the break. Okay, guys, let me put it this. Okay. Okay, break time, everybody. Please take a break. Stretch your legs. Water break. Okay, we'll join after 10 minutes. Everybody back?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Audio, visual, everything clear? No problem, internet? Just put a chat, yes.
Yes,
So,
we can hear you.
everybody. Good, good, good. Okay, good. So, guys, I have tried to skim some of the presentation also at least and quick jump. So, anybody wants to present the product charter? I want to see a couple of product charters. Who want to present? Quickly present, guys. Anybody?
Let's try.
Ruchi, Smile,
I'm gonna try now.
Sudhiran. Yeah, please try.
Let's see if I can get it. Documents.
Guys, everybody, happy
Yes.
Women's Day today. Today is a Women's Day. I wish every
Finished. Thank
one,
you.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's download it. And let's see if
I
I can
think,
do it.
what was your product? Let me see.
Okay. I don't know if that's visible. Please let me know if you can see.
Oh, this is the image. We want, you are using mobile, you are not using laptop.
Okay, I can move to the laptop. Okay, let me move to the
Yeah,
laptop.
show me the AI
Smart.
prompts. AI prompts.
You want to see the AI prompts, not the
Yeah,
product. Okay, cool. All right.
yeah. Product charter image. This I was going to give you as a work, but you have already done.
Okay. So I also what I wanted actually, but I had questions on this. I don't know if I can get this document, but let me stop sharing because I
Yeah,
was
and
I
open your prompts file. Anybody wants to share? Any person who is ready? Venki, Ruchi, Smile, Sudhira. Share your prompt outcome files. That is a
okay.
Sure, yeah,
Thank
sure.
you. Let me just
yeah.
get
Share,
that.
please share. Okay.
Oh,
I see
sorry,
the
let me
yeah. That's your yeah.
stop sharing.
Yeah. What is product?
My
Okay. You
apologies.
Yes, sir.
no keep. Yeah. Nobula is
One.
sharing. Wait. Oh wait. Two people cannot share together. Let her share.
Okay, sir.
I have no, sorry. I have stopped sharing. You can share. I'm sorry. Sorry for
No,
that.
no.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I stopped it.
Oh no. It's I don't know if but they said he needs the prompt one, so I'm just gonna go and get that one
Okay.
so
Okay.
you can share.
Oh, okay.
Thank
In the meantime,
you.
I'll share it.
Thank
Yeah.
Yes, please, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you, Ishmael. Sorry. I don't know which one is your name. Sorry.
It's
Hmm.
yeah. Smile.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
Good. So now, guys, you see that that's the product. You can cross the window. My image is coming. That window you can cross. Yeah, cross. Yeah. Now go to your product charter and try to make it big your screen size if possible. Yeah, product charter. See in product charter, the problem statement is given precisely in a streamlined way. Current policy renewal. He is doing an insurance tech product. And how the product charter is responsible. If your company is not created, you are the person, you will not ask anybody, right? You are the person who have to create this product charter and get the agreement and sync of everybody, right? These are my target. Then only the confusion came. They will tell, no, this is not our target segment. This is there, right? people will try to make you, add on or, delete. So that's how the agreement point comes in, right? So he's trying to make a AI-powered policy renewal, business goal, measurable customer success. So how you measure the success? Everything is decided in the starting rather than at the last. And what are the assumptions? People will say why you are taking these assumptions, right? Because any product can fail, whether it's AI, non-AI. So you have to keep the assumptions, stakeholders, and finally your in terms of your see all regulatory assumptions also came. Stakeholder, regulatory compliance team. When you are doing any fintech, any banking products or commercial has to be there, right? Marketing team. Everybody got like this, all the six blocks, and then you can use Note LLM to quickly create a PowerPoint of it, right? Just copy your charter and open your Note LLM right now. Smile. Just copy your charter, not product fails, only the charter.
Only the
And
charter.
yeah, only the charter part.
It is from years of product charter.
Just copy and create one pager
Okay.
and open Note LLM. This is the second tool. If you are aware, I will add. This tool is very important to learning. This is called Notebook LLM. Everybody knows about this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now about Notebook LLM, you know how to learn from Notebook LLM. Notebook helps you to learn also. I'll tell you how to use that tool. You might be using for PPT and presentation and infographics, but this tool is precisely for educators, for learners in a big way. So yeah, please copy that. If you are not aware, Ruchi, please start using it. So this is the link I'm giving you in chat for everybody. And I will keep on adding this time. A lot of tools are there. I forget to add. So even small thing, but we will go to the next level, right? Even you can use your CV as a note LM one slider, right? I'll create that in your, presentations. Now these
Create a
create a
this
new,
one.
create new. Yeah, go to copy text.
Add a source.
Add a source. Close my video. Cross it. ऊपर से cross. Yeah. Go to copy text from the below part.
This one.
Yeah, this one. Hold on. No, not here. Cross it. Go to copy text. Go to the source. On the left hand side, there is a add source on the top. If you go down, there is a copy text button. Below, copy text. Yeah, click this. Now paste here. It will not research anything. It will take your contents only, right? Now insert. Now go to the infographics on the left hand side, right hand side button and just click on it. That's how at the high level you create it. I'm adding this in and we will start using learning how to use this notebook LLM not only for PPT and infographics, but for learning also as a product manager, where we should ask our stakeholders what questions we have to ask in terms of the Scrum team, in terms of the data developers, in terms of the UI UX, everything this Note LLM will give you. We have to start using for our product, right? And go to the mind map also, guys. This is very good. Go to mind map. Yes. Everybody knows what is mind map. It breaks down. Yeah, just open it. Yeah. So this is the mind map. See, this is easy way to discuss with your team, stakeholder, and CXO team. I tell you, this is very easy for them to visualize. So this is a visualization tool. Boss, this is the problem. This is the target users and success metrics, key assumptions. Always use visual tools. Avoid theoretical papers. My suggestion always minimize. You cannot avoid them. Minimize your, and then you can just build, download this also from the right hand side. You can download easily. The arrow, yes. Always share in email, give a link of this notebook LLM. There's a shareable link also. People start having a lot of confidence in you, right? Because you are not giving static things to them. You are giving them things to play. Now let's see your one-pager infographics has come. Just check.
No, sir, it's
So,
generating.
okay. So it will generate, guys. So these are the couple of things you start doing. First of all, I never asked to create a slide deck. If you see the slide deck is required, don't do any slide deck for product charter. Never do it because product charter is a high level viewing. Now it has come. I think just try top one. Yeah. Infographics take less time. So it is very simple. The challenge target, see how clearly it came. And if it has done the options of detailed, it will come detailed also. So this is the work everybody should do it and next time present me, right? And this will part of your portfolio that will create. Save, Smile, save this as a portfolio. Will add in your portfolio also, right? So everybody save it in a folder, put a CAPO folder. When we are creating your digital portfolio, this will help you to add there, right, in your projects. Okay, cool. Done. Now let's move to next part. Quickly, let me present my screen. Okay, good. So, Ruchi, did you get it or no? What you everybody got charter
Yes,
components?
I got it. I already did this before also, no?
Product charter, you have done it? No, no. Last time we never did product charter. So that's why I'm asking. It's important to do it. So let me share my screen. See, guys, I have added here notebook LLM. We did today only the infographics and the mind map. We'll do a lot of presentation also, right? Let me add there infographic. Infographics, and then we have a blog also here. We have a mind map also. Mind map also. Then we have slides also. Then we have questions also. That is very good. That we'll learn next time. How we use that, right? We need to know these tools usage, not only just the main PPT part, right? Now let's jump to the AI part. I've just put slides into shorter format. So it's not downloading. Okay. Guys, we have done our own product, the product charter piece. Now the next piece which comes is about getting into the product mindset, right? Product mindset helps you, as you've seen the other four pillars, right? And when you move to the, let me go to the right slide there. We were talking about this. Why I'm emphasizing this? Because this is your lifeline for your job. This is your lifeline for your job because this will help you not only to give the interview questions, this will help you to do day-to-day of your job also. It is not only important to execute, but also to understand. Then only you will able to execute through AI prompts well, right? As we discussed about customer obsession, yes, that you start becoming user customer centric, you ask deep questions, 5 whys, and that start getting into the core problem rather than the solutioning approach, right? And the system thinking is that in terms of when you are moving one part, other part move, right? For example, here it is, if you users, give a discount sign up, right? For example, if you give users a discount sign up, any website is there like a e-commerce and you're giving a discount to them, right? But it will hurt the profit. What will happen? A lot of customer will start getting busy lot of tickets you will be getting for the users. So it will create a lot of havoc in the machine, right? It will not impact only one part. So you think entire system as one part rather than just, single commodity. So your product is a machine, moving parts, a lot of parts. Think of a machine in your mind. If you change one button, it affects the databases, the support team and the legal team. A lot of things can be impacted. This is just one example, right? If you change a button, right? Button in the sense of a, e-commerce app or any app where do you ask, I'm giving you a discount, then it will affect the databases, support team and legal team, right? So key is always ask, if I do this, what happen next, right? It is called dominoes effect actually. And if you Google the search, but main thing is that you think product as a whole machine, right? If you pull one lever part of it, other side can change. So think before doing it, right? That is the key message here, right? And then system thinking is checking what that gear before you pull the lever, right? So moving one area can impact the other area. That is all simple system thinking. And first principle is that, as I told you, stop copying from competition and break the problem down to its core, right? So you're taking the problem and taking it. You identify how we do it. You see what are the assumptions. For example, any app in tech, right? You identify why they are built it, who are the users, and then break the problem, why they are giving these features to this app. For example, Stripe. Let's take Stripe in your mind, right? You break the problem. What are the different parts of it? Then rebuild the logic from zero and not from, what are the different they have built as a competition, right? Example is there. For example, the problem, user abandons checkout, right? In e-commerce, lot of users don't go checkout at one time, right? Instead of guessing, you find payment failures, right? Slow loading might be website, might be slow loading. Your mobile has an issue. Then trust issue, the user does not trust your website. There's a lot of confusion on the UI, right? Delivery time is too long. So you're now getting into the details. This is all called first principle of thinking, right? Very simple example I have taken rather than, even Elon Musk and Steve Jobs have used it, first principle of thinking, right? That's why I'm giving some examples. You start doing root cause analysis, why it is happening, then use your creativity to build the solution and go to the detailed examination. It is solving the problems or not, right? See, Elon Musk, rather than accepting the high cost of rockets, Elon Musk asked, what are the raw materials of the rocket, right? This led to an SpaceX manufacturing its own components, right? So he does not just copy the other person doing it, he went to the core of it, right? Steve Jobs, same way, right? So now coming to the data driven, this is simple. Everybody knows what is data, right? So you need to get down deep into the numbers and figure it out rather than the loudest person in the room, makes the decision. If you are aware, lot of CXO senior people say this is right, this is right. But when you have a data, that speaks the truth. You always show the data, why, what data, and why talking to the users, right? So that is the core. And in my career of product management, last 15 to 18 years, this has worked a lot. Mostly I showed them data, which is in my company, competitor data, local data, lot of type data are there. You bring that data and put a context to convince them, right? But listen to everybody, right? We use a mix of numbers, what happened, and stories, right? That's why data driven decision is important, right? So now quickly jumping on activity, this is leave it. So AI, everybody knows that, it learns from data, as I told you, right? Predictions and make it productions and decisions, right? Google search, Amazon suggestions and ChatGPT, everybody knows. See, this is basic. So main thing is data for making predictions, probability based on probability to make predictions and decisions also. Now agentic AI are all making decisions. So, and what is the taxonomy in terms of? Yes, artificial intelligence is your whole. Then your subsets are machine learning and then deep learning and Gen AI, right? So this is the subsets inside that. So it is just nested sphere. So these comes inside, like this is like a full chapter. These are sub chapters, in simple terms, understand this. And Gen AI, what is Gen AI? Which will do that Gen AI? What is Gen AI? It creates videos, text, context, and all that stuff, right? So what is the difference between AI, ML versus automation? Automation, fix the rules, right? You tried, if you log in, do that, do that. Simple, you are trying to fix the rules, right? If X happen, then Y will happen, right? If password is wrong, show error, right? This is simple automation example. Machine learning equal to learn from the past data. You know, machine, how they learn. They learn from a data whichever already has happened, right? Like detecting fraud by learning past fraud cases, right? And AI is a big component that includes ML, right? Have you seen in the past this? So, and machine learning is part of AI, right? And real examples, payment gateway, error handling, automation, right? Lot of now you see here there is no AI required because it is just learning from automation, right? No data is coming, so you just use a automation framework rather than putting ML into it, right? And fraud detection in PayPal example is a machine learning because it detects frauds by learning past data, right? So automation follows rules. Machine learning, which is your part of artificial intelligence, learns from data, right? So you have to not see every time data ML. You have to see what can be sorted out through logics, right? Rules also, right? So before diving in use cases, we'll do a AI prompt where it will tell you in your product which is automation, which is AI. So, right, you want to differentiate and understand that also. That's part. So this is very basics. I have tried to give an example how AI works. For example, a child, learns from the patterns what he or she learns from their parents, right? So this is a normal, analysis as a child is learning day to day, right? So a child watches their parent listening to the words and actions what their parents are doing, right? I'm trying to tell you how AI works in a very common language, right? And this is called data collection, right? This is how the data collects. The child data is getting from their parents, listening, what they are telling is to the. And then this is called data modeling in terms of when child starts, understand word meanings. So what is the tone of the message? They're happy or angry. When they smile, this your model is getting trained, right? So you have a data, your model is there. And then deployment when child starts speaking, right? When a small child don't know initially, after learning from the pattern, they start speaking. This is called deployment, right? Start speaking and acting. And final stage, feedback and repeat. So when you're talking to your parents in the family, they give you a lot of mistakes. Do see this way, so they start correcting you, right? The child improves over time. So same way AI learns. So this is not a magic wand or nothing new. It is just how the human being is doing, and AI is developed by humans only, right? So it is a very easy way to understand how the AI works. So it is from data, model, deployment, feedback, and repeat. Repeat loops gives you improvement into your data and it keeps on evolving. If you see the real example here, how the Netflix works, right? So Netflix, what we watch, I told you, is the data, right? The model is that, find the patterns, different what time, what type of movies, which geography and all that, right? And then it gives you suggestions of movies. Same way AI works, right? And here also a model, data collection, data processing, and data selection. This all from data first. Then it learns from the models, right? You deploy the model. There are different type of models we will learn also later on in their basics also it is there. First, I want to go to the high level, right? You understand at high level and then you deploy and continuously learn and give you a chatbot gives you the answer, right? How the chatbot works is the example. And same way if you saw here, how the child, learn. So analogy is same, process is same. That's how the AI works, right? And this is how the agentic AI, I have taken it from a website here only. So try to put all the references most of the time. So it is telling you entire gamut of it, right? This picture is not to just, shy away from understanding. So now we are talking about mainly this thing right here. But there are a lot of other things which gives you agentic AI, AI agents. Now these days, a lot of people are generating AI agents, right, in products, right, and agentic AI. So time has evolved of building this thing. So you have to start building this area quickly and slowly understand where the neural networks is used. You have to just understand the use cases. You are not building the models. You are not building anything. You are trying to say how Gen AI will solve my problem of my user, right? How AI agent will solve the problem, right? You are not going to write this everything there into the program, right? A coordination, multi-agent collaboration, not anything you are not doing. But you are trying to understand my problems will be solved by which agentic AI or only Gen AI can solve. That is the high level I'm telling you, right? But see the depth, they are part of everything in terms of AI ML. So you need to start understanding this part. how do I start using in my product, right? So these are the subsets hierarchy if somebody is interested. ML has three parts, mostly supervised, unsupervised, reinforced, and deep learning. And deep learning is further divided into, other, so you can say subparts, computer vision, RNN, and speech and transformation, GANs are there. So entire, the depth which is currently used, right? Robotics it is not aligned to any industry. This is basic, right? I have used robotics in some of the parts in supply chain, right? So I have to understand how robotics is connected to artificial intelligence, right? So that's how you understand NLP and large language model or LLMs, right? So these are part of artificial intelligence, how they are connected. So just a visualization to understand they are not separate. They are part of it, right? And now types of AI, right? Mostly, we use three types of AI: generative AI, like you know already, ChatGPT, Claude. We are using a lot of generative AI. Agentic AI is automatically execute task. Does not, take your permission. It learns from your data. You give already all the terms and conditions, all the rules, and agentic AI, just executes everything and makes decision their own, right? So these days, these are going popular, agentic AI, right? And then predictive AI, it is used for forecasting user behavior, churn prediction, demand forecasting, a lot of. So these are the three major types of AI that you should know as a PM, right? Depth of it and start using in your products also. AI development versus traditional product, right? So now, what is the difference, guys, between AI and traditional? Everybody clear? I'll stop here before moving. What is the traditional product development and AI product development? Anybody knows? See, as I told you, the traditional products are linear, like they know with X and Y. But when you're going for the AI products, they're iterative, right? You have to see always what is data, what is coming data. You're learning from